Oh, leave me alone, mate. What's your problem? Wait, go, come on, mate. Whoa, help me, help, back away, stay away. So you've been attacked and you're on the ground. Maybe you've been tripped over, you've been knocked down, or you've fallen. You've only got a split second to act before the attack continues. So in this video, we're going to show you how to quickly and safely get up and either back into the fight or to get away. So before we even think about getting up, we've only got a split second to act to stop this attacker coming on top of us, straddling us, punching us, maybe even coming around and kicking us in the head. So we need to work on our defensive position. So the gold standard for surviving on the ground is not having to rely on your hands for anything other than keeping them high and covering, because you don't know who's around, you don't know who's behind you. His mate might come from behind you and kick you in the head. So best defensive position you can get into on the ground is keeping your hands nice and high, covering your head, because again, you don't know who's around you, if they're going to kick you. Bringing one of your feet up, doesn't matter if it's your left or your right, you're bringing your foot up and you're twisting it slightly. That's going to make it easier to keep the attacker at bay, but also it's covering your groin as well, and it's giving you a better defensive shield. So if I'm in this position and Raoul attacks me, I'm simply getting around and I'm keeping him at bay. And if he moves around, that's fine. I can move too. I can swap my legs, I can swivel, and I'm keeping him here, I'm keeping him at bay. But swiveling around like that actually requires quite a lot of core strength, and there will be people watching this that need to rely on their hands to support them when they're moving around. So I'm going to show you another defensive position, and this involves dropping down onto your elbow. Okay, so you're dropping down onto your elbow. Your feet are in a similar position, whatever's comfortable for you, but this time you've got some arm support here to help you move around. So if we're moving around, all we're doing is rotating. So if he comes around this way, we can still spin, we got our arm. If he moves quite quick, we can always rotate. If he grabs hold of me, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to flurry kick until he backs off. The problem with this is, although you've got better balance, you've lost one of your arms to cover yourself with, so there could easily be a boot coming from that way. Really important point. Do not get up unless there's a window of opportunity for you to do so. It might actually be safer for you to stay on the ground. If there's one threat and he's right in front of you, you can just keep him at bay here while screaming, calling for help. It might be safer to do that than to try to get up and then get absolutely battered by the person in front of you. If there is a clear window of opportunity to do so, maybe he's stepped back, maybe somebody's pulling him back, or I've got a good kick on his knee and I've managed to just stun him for a second, we're now going to look at different ways to get up. So gold standard way of getting back up safely is not relying on our hands. Our hands should be here covering ourselves at all times. So we're going to get up without using them. So we're going to be in our defensive position here, and all we're going to do is essentially sit up with a lot of momentum, right? So we're going to sit up, we'll break it down. So we're coming up here into this position, and then we're standing up. If we've tried to get up and we've come here and there's a threat, that's fine. We can just roll straight back down into our position. If we try to get up again, there's a threat from the side, that's fine. We're going to just roll back into our position until it's safe for us to get up. But some people might struggle to do that, so we're going to show you another way to get up, which involves using your hands to help you balance. So you're in your defensive position, you're relying on your elbow and your forearm for a bit of balance. What you're going to do, very easy, you're going to come up onto your hand, and then this leg here, you're just going to put it underneath you. So you're going to push yourself up off your hand for a bit of balance, take this leg, put it underneath you, and you're up in a fighting stance. If you've come up and there's a threat, that's fine, we just drop back down. But you might not want to get back up and back into the fight. You might want to get up and sprint away as quickly as you possibly can. So we're going to show you another way of getting up that basically puts you into a sprinter's position to get away. So we're in this position here. All we're going to do is just roll over onto this knee. Rolling over onto this knee. Now, we're basically in a sprinter's start point position, right? Which is great for us. We're just going to spring up and off we go. Get away! You might be thinking this is all great if there's just one attacker, right? But what if, in quite a likely scenario, there's multiple attackers and they're circling you and they're giving you a good kicking? And to be honest with you, there's not a fantastic option for you in that scenario, and you're certainly not going to be in a position where you've got enough space to get up using the techniques that we've shown you. So I'm going to show you something called the monkey ladder. I don't particularly like the monkey ladder, but I would call it the best of almost no options that you have in this situation. So if you're down in your defensive position and there's multiple people around you giving you a good kick in, about the you can do is just grab onto somebody and use them as a ladder to get up. But wouldn't it be better if you could avoid going down to the ground altogether? That's why we made a video about how to have good footwork and a good fighting stance to reduce the likelihood that you're going to go down in the first place. So you should definitely check that video out, guys.